To both of you, it's a fixture which is so important to the fans. Levi, what does it mean to you as players to have come out on top?
Yeah, it means everything, to beat them, rivals. It was a great win, and just over the moon.
What about the way you went about it? I'm sure Mark Cucurella is a bit relieved in that dressing room. What was going through your mind in that first sort of 10, 15 minutes?
We knew it was going to be tough, but we trust ourselves that when we start playing our football, we're going to score goals, and that's what we've done.
Perhaps no one you trust more than this guy?
Maybe, yeah. No, definitely not.
Played your part again, Cole. As we mentioned, this is such a big fixture for the fans. How proud are you to have scored those two from the spot today?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be tough, so to win is good.
So is that another record? That's 12 out of 12 now, without missing from the spot. A new Premier League record once more. And you sealed it with a Panenka. When you're stepping up, at which point did you decide to do that with your second penalty?
When I've stepped back, I've looked at the clock and thought it's a bit frantic. The game's all over the place. I thought the keeping, then I was ready to dive. So I thought if I chipped it, I'd go in.
How do you stay so cool? I can tell from the way that you talk about it, it's almost quite innate. It comes naturally to you. But when you're bending down, tying your laces, ready to take that penalty, what kind of thoughts are you getting?
I'm just trying to score and thanks for waiting.
He's a man of many words in these situations, but I think it sums up his composure. I mean, just how much of an asset is it to have a player like this in your team? And do you think it breeds a level of confidence among all the players? Is this why we're seeing so many of you chip in now going forward?
Yeah, definitely. We've got amazing players just like Cole. When he scores big goals for us, it calms us all down, and he's been doing it and he keeps doing it, and hopefully it carries on in the future.
And with the goal-scoring form that you have been in, scoring so many across recent games, when you find yourself 2-0 down in games like this, has it give you that undercurrent of confidence that you will find your way back? You can score 3-4?
Yeah, definitely. It's 2-0 down, but if you look amongst the players, no one was panicking. It's still early on in the game, and we knew it was going to create big chances, and it's down to if we score them or not.
Now just 4 points behind Liverpool, whilst you're both, I think, quite keen to shy away any title talk. This puts you in a great position. You've taken a big opportunity today.
Yeah, we knew with Arsenal drawing and City drawing, we needed to win, and we did.
Manager will point out that perhaps this isn't your season. You've still got work to progress with those other teams, with your Cities, with your Liverpools, with your Arsenals. But City and Arsenal dropping points again this weekend. I mean, it begs the question, you are doing what they're not doing. This is 5 wins in a row now.
Yeah, of course, but we still got so much more to improve on. Like the gaffer said, when we're ready to push for a title, we won't be 2-0 down in the first 10. That's the levels, and that's what we're going to keep working on.
All right, well, congratulations to you both today. I think, Cole, once more, you are the player of the match. If you wouldn't mind doing the honours, Levi.
Yeah, brother. Congratulations.
Thank you, mate.
Keep saving us.
Hey guys, welcome back to HW Sports 90. And guys, we are going to stick on Erik ten Hag at the moment because he is under pressure, yes, at Manchester United, with most of their fan base are asking for him to be sacked. But up to now, there are no indications that Erik ten Hag will be relieved of his duty as a Manchester United manager. And this has not come good to most of their fans because they believe that having only played 7 games in the season and 2 games in the Europa League, they can still salvage their season if they decide to part ways with Erik ten Hag and bring in a new manager. And yesterday there was a meeting in London where United hierarchy led by the Ineos in the Ineos headquarters, where we saw the likes of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the likes of Sir Braceford, and also the other staff or other board members of Manchester United. And the agenda of the meeting was to discuss the current hit at Manchester United, with Erik ten Hag believed to be the main topic of the day. The meeting ended yesterday evening, but according to the reports that we heard, is that Ten Hag might have survived yet another ouster from Manchester United, and we may see him next week as a Manchester United manager in the touchline. against Brentford. I think at Old Trafford, because they played Villa Park at the Villa Park this weekend, where they drew a 0-0. Their 4th clean sheet of the season, but the goals are the issues. I think they have 4 clean sheets now, with those clean sheets coming against Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Fulham, and Southampton. They have conceded goals, 2 goals against Brighton, 3 goals against Liverpool, and 3 goals against Tottenham Hotspurs. 5 goals scored, 8 goals conceded, 14th in the Premier League, 8 points, having played 7 games. Their worst ever start to the Premier League after 7 games. And Ten Hag is set to stay. Guys, these are just rumors that we are having at the moment. It's not officially confirmed that Ten Hag will stay or not, but the rumors strongly circulating in the social media yesterday and today is that Ten Hag might be given another chance, to salvage his season at Manchester United. Why do their fan base want him sacked? United, since his arrival at Old Trafford, I think now this is his 3rd season. His 1st season, I think, was a little bit fair. I can give him a rating of maybe 5 out of 10 because he did well in his 1st season. Although he started on a wrong note. Remember, he conceded some goals against Brentford, 4-0 rather. They lost against Brighton. It took him, I think, 4 to 3 games after their 1-0 win, the 2-1 win against Liverpool, the Premier League. I think that is where they started to be, to be doing a good work. But again, they started on a wrong note in his 1st season, where I think they ended up winning the Carabao Cup in his 1st season as Manchester United manager. So their fans were optimistic. They were, they were having a dream that you know what, we are going to achieve more next season. That is last season. But after winning the Carabao Cup in his 1st season, their fans were hoping that this result can improve, and next season we can be, the top 4 and challenge for the title, if not. But that was not the case, because last season United had another worst season because they were knocked out in the Champions League. They finished, I think, 3rd or 4th. They finished 8th in the Premier League. And the only positive that I think has made Ten Hag to be at United at the moment is their 2-1 win against Manchester City in the FA Cup final at the Wembley Stadium. Goals scored by Kobe Menu and I think Garnacho, and Doku getting one for the citizens. That is the game that saved Ten Hag from being sacked, because there were news prior to that game that the board has already decided to sack Ten Hag no matter the outcome of that game. And after their 2-1 win against the citizens, the FA Cup final, they went to the international, to the break, and the holiday break, that is, and United were believed to be in the market for a new manager, and it took them sometimes, if not 4 weeks, to find a new manager, with reports indicating that they approached former Chelsea and PSG manager, that is Thomas Tuchel, in with a deal to take over at United, but Tuchel decided to turn this down because he wanted to have a peace of mind at the moment, because he was just from the Bayern job. And after Tuchel refused United offer, then they decided to to remain with Erik Ten Hag. So it is clear that the board wanted Ten Hag out, but somehow they failed to find a suitable candidate, and they had to stick with Ten Hag and back him in the summer. They signed players, and to make it sweet enough, because they signed players according to Ten Hag's choices.